So I've been thinking about launching a private label beauty brand, and the thing is coming up with the idea isn't really the hard part. What's been proving a little bit more difficult is finding a reliable supplier that actually delivers high quality products that are going to be able to stand out in a fairly saturated market. And if you're like me, you don't really have weeks and weeks and weeks to go back and forth and try to find a supplier that's actually legit. So I'm going to show you in this video how we can use data-driven insights to find high quality manufacturing partnerships in a fraction of the time that it used to take. Now look, I'm not here to waste your time. So at the end of this video, you're gonna see how I'm finding and vetting suppliers for my private label beauty brand using a tool called Accio, which is an AI-powered sourcing tool. You're going to be able to use this to find the suppliers. You're going to be able to use it to do market research. And it's also going to be able to give you insights into the entire business concept using the business market research tool. This one is so powerful. I can't wait to show you. This is Accio, which is the tool that I'm going to be using to do all of my business research. I'm also going to be using it to compare products and find all of my suppliers. So let me show you exactly how it works. So because Accio is actually attaching real market data beside all these suppliers and beside all these products, it does give me the peace of mind and the confidence to bring products to market because I have so much information to back up my choices. Because when you're choosing a manufacturer, it's really not about just like choosing the first one that kind of offers a product that you think might do well. There's so much more that goes into that. So I'm going to get into what you're actually looking for in your supplier in the next part. So when I'm starting a new e-commerce brand and I'm looking for products and suppliers, this is kind of my golden list for when I'm going through different options. So the first thing you want to look for is minimum order quantities, or MOQs as these are called in the biz. So the first thing you want to notice is that if there are a minimum order quantity that is in the thousands of units, that means you literally are going to have to order 1,000 units of that product, which when you're just getting started might be really expensive or a little bit out of reach. So you're going to be wanting to look for a minimum order quantity that's within, a few hundred or even lower than that when you're first getting started. So this is something that we're going to be looking for, and we're going to use Accio to find it. The next thing you want to do is look for customization options for a private label beauty brand, which is what I'm trying to start. Obviously, it's going to be important that I customize my products so that they have my branding on them. And you want a supplier that's going to be able to facilitate your need to personalize your products. Okay, next thing you're going to look for is the market trends and the demand. So if you're launching a beauty brand, you want to make sure you're not just picking a product like any random product. You need insights on which products are actually trending and actually selling well. And Accio is a tool that actually works that in to hooking you up with a supplier. So you can literally do everything all in that one place, which is so handy. The last thing that you're going to be really looking for is your product positioning and the branding potential. So this is the type of stuff that really matters to consumers. We're looking for beautiful packaging. We're looking for luxurious formulas. Good quality products are going to absolutely carry your brand into the future. And Accio is going to allow you to really narrow down on what your brand's goals are and what your brand's values are, and find suppliers that align with your goals. So before I jump in and just choose a product and choose a supplier, I actually have to do the due diligence to make sure that my business idea is going to be viable in today's market. And this is something that I see a lot of beginners do. They just kind of hook onto a product and they kind of just run with it without doing the market research to see if there is actual demand and if it is a trending product. Maybe it's oversaturated. You don't know. So we're going to use Accio's business research tool to actually find out if our business idea is going to be viable. So here's what I want to do. I want to launch a private label anti-aging skincare brand in 2025 that targets women over 40 who are looking for clean beauty alternatives. The product must be free from artificial fragrances, sulfates, and parabens. See how I'm telling it what my brand values are and what my ideal client is? It's going to include trending ingredients like peptides. What is the market demand for this niche, and what pricing strategy would be ideal for profitability? Now, do you see how detailed this is? Okay, I am doing all of my product research within this one tool. So let's see if Accio can actually help me out. So up here you can see my really long-winded and very specific search inquiry, and this is what Accio's business research tool was able to provide to me. Look at this, guys. And here it's telling me what the market demand for clean anti-aging skincare for women over 40 is. It's talking about how it is going to be a growing market. Down here it even gives me the pricing strategy based on the market market research it's done, so how much I should charge for these products, which is so helpful, especially if you're just brand new. It also talks about my competitive positioning. So it's giving me like some marketing strategies on how I can be successful in this category. And down here, it's going to actually recommend some products. So it has the anti-aging serum. Obviously, this falls within my category. And down here, you can see I did specify some ingredients, and it's picking that up for my search, and it's showing me some options that I could put into my private label beauty brand. That's amazing. And these would all be eligible to put my own branding on. How cool. And here's another ingredient I specified, and it even goes as far as to recommend some eco-friendly packaging, which aligns with my brand values that I specified up here in my search. So to further confirm my business's viability, I'm going to look at this chart right here, and this is going to give me so much valuable information. So it's telling me that the products that I recommended, how much they cost for me to purchase them, and then over here you can see what they're selling for on Amazon, which is giving you a really good insight into the profitability of which products you are choosing. But what if these products are oversaturated, or this whole niche is oversaturated? Well, all you have to do is simply type that in, and Accio is going to tell you what you should expect. So, is this niche saturated? We can just talk to it with like normal language. So you can see here, I've asked it, is the market for clean anti-aging skincare products targeting women over 40 saturated? And Accio has taken it upon itself to research 15 different resources and give me a projection on the viability of this business idea, which is insane. Okay, so it's talking about the demographic shifts, on the trends in the clean beauty space, and it even is going to give me the market leaders, and it's also telling me emerging niches. This is key. So serums are fast-growing segment, targeted solutions, while moisturizers remain the largest category. That's really good to know. So consumer preferences, demand for products offering both anti-aging and holistic skincare are growing. So this is incredible. It's giving me demographics from North America and Europe. And the conclusion is the anti-aging skincare market for women over 40 is not saturated. It's directly addressed my initial question, and it's backed it up with real research. Now, it's important to me that I have a really good understanding of the category I am working in. So I'm going to continue to go back and forth with the business research tool and Accio to really flesh out my full business idea. Like, I'm curious, what other ingredients are currently trending? Because I was really specific in my initial search, but I'm curious what the business research tool in Accio has to say about other trending products. So let's go see. Here's my search. What are currently trending ingredients in anti-aging skincare? It's provided me a list of ingredients that are trending in 2025. So really current. It searched 21 different sources to get this information, and here are all the ingredients that are trending. And that's true. I've seen these everywhere. So you can see down here, it's even provided me a table that's going to address the concern and show me the clean beauty compatibility. How well does this product or this ingredient align with my brand values that I told it in my very first search? And down here, there's charts. And we also are going to take it a step further, and it's going to suggest the exact products that meet your guidelines based on this business research tool. So now that I've used the business research tool to verify that my concept is going to be viable in the market, I'm going to move on to actually finding the supplier for the product. So here's what I'm going to ask Accio to help me find. So find a private label skincare manufacturer that specializes in anti-aging formulas, and here are the ingredients that I'm looking for, with a minimum order quantity of under 500. Remember when I told you that it's really important that you are looking for a smaller minimum order quantity if you're just getting started. So the supplier must also offer eco-friendly glass packaging, be experienced in producing sulfate-free and fragrance-free formulas, and provide branding services including logo embossing on the packaging. So this is going to allow me to actually personalize the products. The products should comply with international cosmetic regulations in the United States and the EU market. So that's where I'm going to sell it. So it obviously has to be compliant. So now we're going to make sure that Accio can help us find a product that matches all of these really specific guidelines. And in order to do that, we're going to use deep search. So let's go see. Okay, so here are the results. It has addressed all of my concerns in my really specific search inquiry. And you can see here, because Accio is powered by Alibaba, it has the capacity to look at 53,000 products all at once. Do you know how long this would have taken me if I had to go through and vet all of these suppliers to make sure they matched all of this really specific information? It would have taken weeks. It would have taken forever. This is incredible. Okay, so we have the Korean Korean skincare products with the ingredients I was looking for. All of this is in the glass packaging I asked for. There are so many amazing different options here, and they are going to check all of these boxes in my really specific search. So instead of going through tens of thousands of listings, I can literally just go down here and filter for exactly what I'm looking for. If you look here, it says matches 8 out of the 10 requirements. And if I hover over it, it's going to show me exactly which requirements it's matching. So here you can see it's a private label skincare. It has anti-aging formulations. It matches the ingredients. It matches the minimum order quantity I had specified. Another thing you can do, which I think is really awesome, is you can compare different products on this suggestion list. So I like this one. It's my 8 out of 10. I'm going to include it. I like the turmeric. I think that's an interesting product to bring to market. So we're going to compare that one. I really like the look of this packaging over here, and this one is looking really cute too. So I do want to compare all of these to see which one is going to fit my brand requirements the best. So I'm simply going to hit compare after I click them all. And here you can see it's going to generate a report that's going to compare each product against each other. So things that we can look for here is it has quick notes. So annual export, $9. So the minimum order quantity is specified. And you can see here that it is highlighting in green the ones that are going to match my search criteria the closest. So I can just quickly look through here and I can say, oh, this one is the cheapest. And then this one is the lowest minimum order quantity. So my eyes are going right to where the green is. It's also showing you how verified these suppliers are. This one's been in business for over 8 years, over 10 years. And you can see here that you're able to literally send an inquiry. So we just literally have to click here and we can message this supplier, talk to them about your branding, talk to them about your business goals. So now that I've narrowed it down to a product that I feel comfortable selling in my private label business, the very first thing that I have to do is send an inquiry to the manufacturer to order a sample. Now, why would you need a sample? Well, you want to test out to make sure that this product is matching all of your brand guidelines, that you can work in ebb and flow with this specific manufacturer. Are they delivering it on time? Is the packaging nice? Is the product the proper size? It's really important that if you bring a product to market that you're actually holding it and trying it yourself. So the first thing you're going to do is send a request for a sample. So here's my message to the manufacturer. Hello, I'm a Canadian business looking to include these in my store. Can you tell me more about a private label branding? So can they put my branding on it? Can they put my logos on it? They say they can, but I want to make sure. So also I want it on the boxes and the bottles. It's good to specify that. We also would like to place an order for samples. Can you tell me more specifically about the lead time? So how long from the time we place our order to it getting onto a boat or a plane to ship over to me? Like, how long is that whole process? That's really important for you to know. And also, I want you to provide me any clinical research or research you have for this product. And you can make this message literally anything you want. This is going to be the beginning of a relationship with a manufacturer that helps you run your business. So you're going to send an inquiry using the send inquiry tool right directly in Accio. More detail, the better. I find you get better results. You're just going to put your name. I don't need all that. So just my name and my company name, where it's going to be delivered to. So make sure that they can actually provide service to the country that you live in. And also you want to talk about providing samples and make sure that they do allow returns. So if it's not exactly what you're looking for, you can still return it. And then you can simply hit send now. And you have just opened up a relationship with a manufacturer for a product that you did all the research for, and you made sure that it did check all of the boxes that you have for the brand that you are building. Incredible. So in a matter of 10 minutes, I was able to go from struggling with my business idea and not really sure if it was even a good idea at all to having researched my entire business and found the perfect product and even opened up a communication line with the person who's going to supply me the product for my business. I did this all in 10 minutes. Like, this normally would have taken weeks and weeks and weeks of research and back and forth with different manufacturers. So now I have a product to open my private label beauty brand, and I have shown you guys how you can do the same. So I'm curious, I'm wondering, if you guys were to start an e-commerce business today, what would you use Accio to search for? What products do you think are trending in the market? Let me know in the comments. And as always, all of the resources that you need are going to be down here in the description. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.